umaga. Ngayon ay Miyerkules, Setyembre 18, 2019. Narito ang mga balita mula sa iba't ibang panig ng mundo. Ito ang Eagle News International Filipino Edition. Sa ulo ng ating mga balita, Russian President Vladimir Putin inalok ang Saudi Arabia na bumili sa kanila ng missile defense systems kasunod ng naganap na pag-atake sa kanilang oil facilities. Dating British Prime Minister David Cameron ipinahayag na inamin ni British Prime Minister Boris Johnson na naniniwala siyang mabibigo ang panukalang Brexit. Walo katao sugatan matapos madiskarilang isang passenger plane sa kasagsagan ng morning rush hour sa Hong Kong. Ako po si Ken Misina, ang inyong magiging tagapagbalita. Sa detalye ng mga balita, ipinahayag ni US President Donald Trump na malaki ang kanyang paniniwala na talagang ang Iran ang nasa likod ng pag-atake sa Saudi oil facilities. Gayunman, nilinaw ni Trump na nais pa rin niyang tiyakin na maiiwasan ang pagkakaroon ng gyera. Aniya, alam na nila ang Iran ang nasa likod ng mga pag-atake, subalit nais pa rin ng Washington na makakuha pa ng karagdagang ebidensya. Kaugnay nito, ipinahayag ni President Trump na kakausapin nila ang Saudi Arabia, United Arab Emirates at mga karatig na bansa kaugnay ng issue. Makikipag-usap din aniya sila sa Europa, katulad ng France, Germany at iba pa kung ano ang kanilang pananaw tungkol dito.
I didn't say that. Why do you say that? I said that we think we know who it was, but I didn't say anybody. But certainly it would look to most like it was Iran, but I did not say it the way you said. Go ahead. Secretary Pompeo and others will be going over to Saudi Arabia at some point to discuss what they feel. They're going to make a statement fairly soon. But they also know something that most people don't know as to where it came from, who did it, and we'll be able to find that out, figure that out very quickly. We pretty much already know.
Inalok ni Russian President Vladimir Putin ang Saudi Arabia na bumili sa kanila ng missile defense systems kasunod ng naganap na pag-atake sa kanilang oil facilities. Sinabi ni President Putin na nakahanda silang tumulong sa Saudi Arabia na protektahan ang kanilang teritoryo. Ipinaliwanag ng Russian President na magagawa rin ng Saudi na protektahan ang kanilang bansa sa pamamagitan ng pagbili sa Russian missile system, kagaya ng ginawa ng Iran na bumili ng S-300 Russian missile system at ang Turkey na bumili ng kanilang S-400 Russian missile system.
Готовы оказать соответствующую помощь Саудовской Аравии, а политическому руководству Саудовской Аравии достаточно принять мудрое государственное решение, так как это сделали в свое время руководители Ирана, закупив С-300, и так как сделал президент Эрдоган, закупив у России новейшие комплексы ПВО С-400 «Триумф». Они надежно защитят любые объекты инфраструктуры Саудовской Аравии. Мы готовы оказать соответствующую помощь Саудовской Аравии, а политическому руководству...
Nagpahayag ng lubhang pagkabahala si NATO Chief Jens Stoltenberg sa posibleng pagsidhi ng tensyon matapos ang nangyaring drone strike sa Saudi oil facilities. Inakusahan din niya ang Iran ng destabilization sa rehiyon. Mariin din kinondena ng opisyal ang pag-atake sa anyay civilian oil refineries.
And we strongly condemn the attack on civilian oil refineries in Saudi Arabia. I've been Minister of Energy in Norway for some years, and I know how important it is to have credible, stable supplies of energy to the global energy market. And we will monitor the situation very closely. And we call on all parties to prevent any such attacks occurring again, because that can have negative consequences for the whole region, and we are also extremely concerned about the risk of any escalation.
Ang iba pang mga balita sa pagbabalik ng Eagle News International Filipino Edition.
Para sa mga viewers namin sa Middle East at North Africa via OSN, hello sa inyong lahat dyan! Ako po si Alma Angeles at araw-araw tayong magkasama sa Eagle News International. Dito tayo sa Net 25 at OSN, siguradong at home ka dito.
Agila Balita, Lunes hanggang Biyernes, alas 7:30 hanggang alas 8 ng umaga.
Patuloy ang pagtaas ng kaso ng dengue sa bansa. Kaya naman, mahalagang alamin ang mga sintomas para sa agarang aksyon. Gaya ng lagnat, pananakit sa likod ng mata, pananakit ng ulo, rashes, pagsusuka, at pananakit at pamamaga ng mga kasukasuan. Kapag may lagnat ng lagpas ng 2 araw, magpakonsulta agad.
Mga giliw naming manonood, dahil ito ang natatanging programa sa telebisyon na naghahandog sa inyo ng pawang mga orihinal na awiting Pilipino, kung kayo po ay bibigyan ng pagkakataon, ano ang gusto niyo na Tagalog title ng ating programa?
I-send ang inyong entry at kung bakit ito ang naisip ninyong title kasama ang inyong pangalan at contact number sa aming official email address youngones25@gmail.com.
Ang mapipiling title ay mananalo ng cash prize.
That's right.
Kaya, sali na!
Tara na!
Straight. You never know when a simple hi or a smile can brighten someone's day. In the words of George Eliot, wear a smile and have friends, wear a scowl and have wrinkles. What do we live for if not to make the world less difficult for each other? Don't forget to watch episodes of Digital Nest every Tuesday and Thursday at 7:30 p.m. I'm Melissa Protest, ABC Orlando correspondent, and I am one with 25.
Ipinahayag ni dating British Prime Minister David Cameron na inamin ni British Prime Minister Boris Johnson na naniniwala siyang mabibigo ang panukalang Brexit. Binasag ni Cameron ang kanyang pananahimik matapos siyang mag-resign noong nang naisulong ang paglisan ng United Kingdom sa European Union. Sinabi niya sa kanyang interview na maging si Prime Minister Johnson ay hindi lubos na naniniwala sa Brexit cause.
He thought that the Brexit vote would be lost, but he didn't want to give up the chance of being on the romantic, patriotic, nationalistic side of Brexit. You know, the minutes before he goes out to explain why he's going to be on the side of Brexit, he sent me a text saying Brexit will be crushed like a toad under the for it before. And so why argue for it when there's a better deal on offer? And as I put to him, there will be another treaty, another renegotiation. You might well be the Prime Minister at the time when that comes about, and you can get an even better deal for Britain.
I will go to Brussels and I will try to get a deal, and believe me.
Itinanggi ni Hong Kong Chief Executive Carrie Lam ang mga akusasyon ng pagiging umano'y selective ng gobyerno at ng Hong Kong Police sa kasagsagan ng mga kilos protesta. Sinabi ng Hong Kong official na kinokondena ng gobyerno ang lahat ng uri ng karahasan na nangyayari.
I have to make it absolutely clear that the government condemns all forms of violence. Our condemnation is not politically driven. In the same way, police arrest and subsequent prosecution by the Department of Justice in an impartial manner are not politically driven. We act in strict accordance with the law based on the facts. So nobody should speculate or allege either my government or the police for being selective in the work that we are doing.
Nadiskarel ang isang passenger train sa kasagsagan ng morning rush hour sa Hong Kong na ikinasugat ng 8 katao. Makikita sa mga larawang inilabas ng mga otoridad ang 3 wagon ng tren o bagon ng tren na nadiskarel matapos o malapit sa huling o sa Hong Hom Station sa Kowloon, isang busy interchange na nagbibigay ng serbisyo patungong mainland China. Naobliga naman ang mga pasahero na lumabas sa mga bintana ng tren at maglakad sa riles. Nasa 500 pasahero ang inilikas at 8 ang nasugatan. Patuloy pa ang investigasyon ng mga otoridad sa naging sanhi ng aksidente. Sinalanta naman ng baha ang timog silangang bahagi ng Espanya, sanhi ng nagpapatuloy na pag-ulan. Alamin natin ang mga kaganapan doon sa report ni EBC Spain Bureau Correspondent Julius Aala. Julius?
Torrential rains hit southeastern Spain overnight, which results major flooding in the Valencia region and closing schools in a move affecting 250,000 students. They caused chaos on the roads, cutting public transport and prompting the Clariano River to burst its banks, flooding homes and causing the evacuation of surrounding areas, the emergency services said. Footage shared by the local Avamed Weather Service showed cars being swept away in fast-flowing water in Moxent and torrents of water engulfing the nearby town of Ontinyent, which borders the Clariano and saw its heaviest rainfall since records began in 1917, the agency said. With the region on red alert, regional authorities said they had ordered the closure of schools in 84 municipalities, affecting more than 255,000 pupils. Torrential rain and high winds were continuing to batter southern Valencia and northern Alicante and would likely continue into Friday, the National IMET Weather Service said. Reporting from Madrid, Spain, I am Mark Julius Aala for Eagle News.
Patuloy ang nararanasan tagtuyot sa New South Wales, Australia. Apektado na rin ang mga magsasaka ng matinding tagtuyot. May report ang ating EBC Australia Bureau Correspondent na si Emmy Capili Taroha.
We are bringing you the latest updates on the drought conditions in Australia. Several areas in Australia are experiencing prolonged droughts since early this year, particularly in the state of New South Wales. According to the latest media release by the New South Wales Department of Primary Industries, or DPI, not much rainfall has been experienced last August. Thereby, dry conditions are also being felt up to this month, September. This has resulted to farm and produce conditions struggling up to this point. Currently, 95% of New South Wales remains in one of the 3 categories of drought. According to Dr. Anthony Clark, leader of climate applications from the state's Department of Primary Industries, drought has been ongoing for 24 months or 2 years now, or even more in many parts of New South Wales. The impacts include failed cropping seasons, low water availability, and stock feed deficits. In the weather report by the Bureau of Meteorology, or BOM, their forecast states that there is a 30% or lower chance for an abundant rainfall in New South Wales. Such conditions are not helpful, and that these will also aggravate the bushfire conditions in other areas. To address these worsening drought conditions, the Department of Primary Industries launched a state-of-the-art emergency command vehicle bringing frontline assistance to regional communities. The staff from New South Wales Rural Assistance Authority, or RAA, and Rural Resilience teams are involved in this very important initiative. The launch of the vehicle reinforces the Government of New South Wales' responsiveness to protect the very valuable 17.5 billion primary industry sector, communities, and environment. The authorities are advising the affected communities to continue to visit the website droughthub.nsw.gov.au for advisories or assistance. They may also contact the Rural Resilience Team, financial counselors, or local land services representatives for other concerns. Reporting for Eagle News International, this is Emmy Capilita Roja, and I am one with 25.
Ipinahayag ni US President Donald Trump na nakabuo na ng inisyal na kasunduan sa pagpapatupad ng tariffs ang Estados Unidos at Japan. Ito ay sa harap ng mga naunang pahayag ni President Trump na mayroong unfair advantage ang Japan sa bilateral trade. Una lang ipinahayag ni President Trump at Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe noong nakaraang buwan na malapit nang makumpleto ang kasunduan at inaasahan nilang formal itong malalagdaan sa isasagawang UN General Assembly sa huling bahagi ng Setyembre. Sinabi ni President Trump na magpapatuloy pa ang negosasyon nila sa Japan para makamit ang komprehensibong trade agreement na magreresulta sa mga patas at reciprocal trade. Mahigit sa kalahi ng 147 tigre na kinumpiska mula sa isang kontrobersyal na Thai temple ang namatay. Ayon sa mga park officials, posibleng dahilan ng pagkamatay ng mga hayop ay ang pagkakaroon ng genetics problems dahil sa inbreeding sa nasabing tourist attraction. Sa mga nakalipas na taon, ang Wat Pa Luang Ta Bua Temple sa Western Province ng Kanchanaburi ay dinarayo ng mga turista na nais makapagpa-picture sa mga tigre kapalit ng bayad. Noong 2016, sinimula ng park officials ang operasyon para alisin ang mga tigre sa nasabing lugar dahil sa mga alegasyon ng mismanagement at umano'y exploitation sa mga hayop. Ilang dosen ng patay na batang tigre ang natagpuan ng mga otoridad na nakatago sa mga freezers sa loob ng mga nasabing templo. Paniwala ng mga otoridad, ibinebenta ang mga ito sa China at Vietnam dahil pinaniniwala ang mayroong medicinal properties ang mga ito. Samantala, ang mga surviving adult tigers ay dinala naman sa 2 breeding stations sa karatig na Ratchaburi Province. Gayunman, 61 mula sa 147 ang nabuhay.
นะครับจำนวน 85 ตัวนะครับแล้วก็ตายไป54 ตัวนะครับก็คงเหลือ 31 ตัวในสถานีเพาะเลี้ยงสัตว์ป่าเขาทับช้างเนี่ยเป็นเสือที่มาจากวัดหลวงตานะครับจริงๆก็มีเสือโคร่งอื่นอยู่ด้วยนะครับอีกอันก็คือสถานีเพาะเลี้ยงสัตว์ป่าเขาสนเนี่ยรับมา62 ตัวนะครับแล้วก็ตายไป32ก็เหลือ30อันดับแรกอันดับต้นเนี่ยมีปัญหาเรื่องของพันธุกรรมโดยสภาพตัวสัตว์เองที่มาจากจำนวนต้นพันธุ์ที่น้อยที่มันส่งผลต่อสุขภาพตัวเขาเองทำให้ร่างกายเขาไม่สมบูรณ์อ่อนแอ
Tumanggap ng pagkilala ang Swedish environmental activist na si Greta Thunberg at ang grupong Fridays for Future Youth Movement mula sa Amnesty International. Sila ay kapwa pinagkalooban ng Ambassadors of Conscience Award. Panoorin natin ito.
is for all those millions of people, young people around the world, who together make up the movement called Fridays for Future. All these fearless youth fighting for their future. To take part in the global climate strikes on September 20th and 27th. And just one last thing, see you on the streets.
Ipinagdiwang ng Spain ang kanilang pagkakapanalo sa World Cup matapos na talunin ang Argentina sa score na 95-75 sa China. Tunghayan natin ito.
Cuando no ganemos, el día que sea, también nos apoyáis.
Uno de los mejores equipos del mundo, que haya ganado 2 veces el Mundial es un orgullo para todos y seguro que lo vuelven a ganar más veces.
At yan ang kabuuan ng mga balita mula sa iba't ibang bansa. Eagle News International Filipino Edition sa pangalan ng mga bumubuo sa Eagle News Service. Ako po si Ken Messina and I am 1 with 25. Susunod na ang Agila Balita.